Anti-reclamation movements. Wetland reclamation. Wetland reclamation means restoration of wetlands for agricultural purpose. Conservation of wetlands has become a focal issue consequent on extensive transformation of these habitats into lands for various human needs and due to the crucial ecosystem services they provide in this biosphere. Types of wetlands. Coastal wetlands, including coastal lagoons, rocky shores, seagrass beds, and coral reefs. Estuarine wetlands, including deltas, tidal marshes and mudflats, and mangrove swamps. Lacustrine wetlands, wetlands associated with lakes. Riverine wetlands, along rivers and streams. Polystrine wetlands, meaning marshes, swamps, and bogs. Wetlands are ecologically as well as economically important systems due to their high productivity, their nutrient cycling capacities, and their prominent contribution to global greenhouse gas emissions. Wetlands support both aquatic and terrestrial species. Transition between terrestrial and aquatic ecosystems. Wetlands are buffers for terrestrial runoff, thereby preventing eutrophication of inland as well as coastal waters. The close proximity of oxic-anoxic conditions, often created by wetland plants' roots, facilitates the simultaneous activity of aerobic as well as anaerobic microbial communities. Input of nutrients and fast recycling due to active aerobes and anaerobes makes these systems highly productive. These delicate ecosystems are now under threat by intensive agricultural activities, encroachment for various purposes such as property development, industries, and the other anthropogenic activities. The state of Kerala is key for wetland conservation because it includes three large wetlands that are Ramsar sites: Vembanadu, Ashtamudi, and Shastangota. Benchmark criteria for Ramsar sites. Some of the important criteria used in selecting or declaring a wetland as a Ramsar site are the following. It contains a representative, rare, or unique example of a natural or near natural aquatic habitat found within the appropriate biogeographical region. It supports vulnerable, endangered, or critically endangered ecological communities. It supports populations of plants and animals considered important for ecology, habitat destruction, and disaster management. Pressure on natural resources and on wetlands in particular has increased over the last few decades due to increasing industrialization, urbanization, and the lack of environmental considerations in development projects. Conservation of agricultural wetlands for non-agricultural purposes such as the construction of buildings for residential and commercial requirements is a major factor contributing to the shrinking of wetlands in Kerala. Wetland conservation and protection measures in Kerala are not only taken by government but also by non-governmental agencies and civil society groups. Local, state, and national level NGOs, in collaboration with the local and state governments or as foreign funded projects, undertake key initiatives such as those for pollution control, integrated water resource management, mangrove plantation, and livelihood protection of the wetland communities. Local people's movements and protests against the indiscriminate acquisition and conversion of wetlands and paddy fields for development projects have also come up across Kerala in the last 2 decades. The wetlands help reduce the damaging impact of floods, control pollution, and regulate the climate. Thank you.